Fire! Ready, aim. Wait, what?
Hello, I'm Kevin Birchelman, and welcome to The Brazen Leader. Brazen leadership is about leading boldly and without shame. It's about leading from the front, outwardly and decisively. Every week, we'll get in the trenches here about real leadership, so watch, enjoy, and be brazen.
Fire, ready, aim. Or using tracer rounds in decision making. Recently, I mentioned the concept of tracer rounds in a LinkedIn post that I wrote. I received a surprising handful of emails asking me to flesh that out a bit, so abracadabra, here we are. I think the concept of tracer rounds fits today's decision-making model perfectly. Ready, aim, fire, even though it was used in the movie Ben Hur, along with that other period gaffe, the red sports car. Let's Google that. The phrase ready, aim, fire was probably made popular in the 18th century, sometime around that time, to help infantrymen with musket practice and dueling colleagues be civil with their killing. Think about it. Get ready means just that. Assume posture and preparedness, right? Aim is to align the weapon's barrel with the target, and fire means to set fire to the musket powder, sending a musket ball downrange toward the intended target. Of course, it was also used in those unsavory firing squads, but the original principle held true. Get ready, take aim, and fire. And in all fairness, this was a practical analogy for business decision-making for decades. Get ready, identify the problem. Aim, use available information to make a decision. And then fire, execute the decision. Makes perfect sense. Except we would usually screw up the order of things anyway. Sometimes it was ready, aim, 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 as we kick the can down the road with cowardly stalling tactics, always fixing to do something. That's Texas vernacular. Irritating every competent employee within shooting distance. Too often, no decision became the decision. Other times it was ready, fire, 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 as we made rapidly successive decisions, void of any appreciable thought. Knee-jerking our way to abysmal failure and more frustrated employees had to clean up our collective messes. And then there was ready, fire, aim. Now this one got an unwarranted bad rap. Too often it was considered the impulsive act of a manager not needing or wanting input from anyone else. He or she had all the information needed to do whatever he or she wanted. I think it was wrongly placed, since likely that manager never did take aim, at least not with any appreciable thought. Ready, fire, aim actually works pretty well as long as we use a feedback loop to keep it going. Something like ready, fire, aim, fire, aim, fire, where each successive fire acts as a decision maker's tracer rounds. Used in machine guns, tracers allowed gunners to see the ending point of the fired round and adjust their future shooting based on that new information. So now my knee-jerk friends or subscribers are doing high fives. My thoughtful cerebral buddies are muttering, he's a nut job or something similar. Hear me out. There's room for all this everywhere, right, in this thinking. So think about it. Ready, aim, fire was great with static targets, allowing simple information additions to increase likelihood of successful decision-making. More information equals better decisions. The problem today is that those damn problems just won't sit still. They move all over the place. Moving targets are different. Information valuable when a target is sitting at one place may be totally irrelevant when the target moves to a new location. We need a better way to utilize existing information to hit a moving target. Decision-making super fast, yes, but armed with additional valuable information. Enter tracer rounds. Tracer decisions allow us to decide quickly, using existing information, whatever it is, to zero in as best as possible with that current information and target coordinates. Then, after we fire, make that initial decision, we can adjust based on the windage and elevation, success or failure, of that first decision. A little higher to the left, a few yards further, etc., etc., etc. Rinse and repeat. Modern problems require modern solutions. Ready, aim, fire, or its decision-making cousin, think, decide, act, assumes that decisions once made, stay made, correctly and without the need for deviation. The problem is it's 2022 and that just ain't so no more. The challenges leaders face today are seldom static. In fact, even the phrase moving target doesn't always do them justice. Given our targets are moving, it seems our decision-making should be equally fluid and dynamic. Many decisions are only good for an instant, a snapshot in time, before we need to make another decision. Doesn't mean our first decision was necessarily wrong, only that its shelf life for success had expired. Think tracer rounds. Thanks for watching. If this was any help to you whatsoever, I'd appreciate it if you drop down and like and subscribe. Remember, grace and accountability can coexist. Be brazen.